I know, I already up.
It's okay.
Welcome to this space where we're gonna talk about creative journeys and hopefully inspire your journey. And for that, we need amazing creators to tell us about how it is that they do the magic that they do. And today I have someone very special joining me. Yes, I'm talking about you. I'm probably gonna butcher your last name.
Try it.
Jasper Van Huigevoort.
Hey!
I've been practicing.
Yes.
He's a dancer, a choreographer, a teacher, and he is an owner.
Oh.
And yeah, he's gonna be spilling all the tea, or like we say in Argentina, spilling the mate, because that's actually a tradition we have. I don't know if you know about it. Do you know about it?
No, I don't.
Well, I hope you like it. You probably won't.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's go.
But we'll see. So please grab your mate cup. So the whole thing about mate is, yeah, it's something you share. I know it looks weird, but you like tea.
Yes.
It's basically tea.
Okay.
All right, it's hot.
Okay.
So yeah, basically in Argentina, when you get together with friends and you have to discuss deep topics about life or gossip.
Oh.
Also, you drink mate. Please sip it slowly.
Yes. Do I like stir?
No.
No. Oh.
Please
I keep
never
it.
do
Okay,
that.
don't do it.
I'm-
Are you
I'm
scared for me?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know. Just right.
No.
Well,
It's good.
what? Success.
Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, we have a new fan, guys.
It's actually good.
Amazing.
I was scared because of you
I tend to have
No.
that effect on people. Yeah. Typically, when you share one, you go around.
with the same cup.
Yeah, there's one that serves, and
Yeah.
it passes it around.
Oh, okay.
And to be
So
honest,
good.
I know some people must be like, oh, that's so anti-hygienic, especially after COVID and stuff. But it does bring this sense of like community and like of intimacy. Like it's a quick way of becoming intimate.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
people. So I really love that about it. It's very warm.
Yeah.
Mate.
Mate.
Alrighty, but let's get into it.
Let's go.
Because I am curious about the mastermind that is Jasper Van Huigevoort.
Exactly.
So I wanna like take it back to when you were a little boy, Jasperito.
Jasperito. Sí.
And I'm curious, like were you always creative, expressive? Did you always have these aspirations?
Wow.
As far as you can remember.
Yes. Well, I think I was a creative kid, yeah. I love to do like art stuff in school and drawing and that kind of stuff. But it really started when I started dancing, which I was 12, which is kind of late in like the dance world.
I started when I was 33.
Look at us. Look at us.
So, 12 sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
No, I think I was 12 when I was like in my creative, I want to try different things. Because when I was young, I started with like soccer, which every boy in Holland basically does. And then I did like tennis and badminton, and I was a circus class. So I can walk on like a big wooden ball and like juggle.
Cute. I love that. That's
Very long,
fun.
yeah, a very long time ago. And then because of Michael Jackson, I always wanted to mimic his moves and mimic his performances, and I was dancing in front of the TV and doing all this like hee hee, all this stuff. That's for girls. I'm not gonna do it. Stigma, right? The social thing.
But so cool about your mom. Like right
Love.
away she saw it and she was supportive.
Yes, yeah, because when we had like parties with the family, I was the one dancing with my mom and going crazy on the dance floor. And so with my first dance class, I was shy as, can I swear?
Yeah, just swear.
I was shy as
I'll allow it.
yeah, but then as time went on, it became my thing, and it still is.
Okay, so when you say that you were like you had a creative interest, do you remember what doing these things sparked in you? Like when you say I like drawing, or like what do you remember how it made you feel, or why you were intrigued by that? I know it's very far back, so
Yeah.
it's a tough question, but
Well, with things on TV, because internet wasn't a big thing back then, but on TV, like when people made their own clothing, I had like this 1 week phase in my life that I was like, I have to know how to sew my own clothing and be like, and the week after I was like, no, I cannot do it, but I tried. And then I went on. But not a thing that was really pointing out to me now that has helped me be this creative. I think it's just my brain.
Right.
I think.
But I resonate with what you say a lot, because I feel like a lot of the creative thing is like being interested in something and be like, oh, what if I make it?
Mm-hmm.
People are making,
Exactly.
what if I make clothes? What if I do?
Yeah.
I also have that, always that desire to be like, what if I
Yeah.
do it? So I was going to ask you if you were supported by your environment, but from what I hear, you were. Did you find any resistance?
Not at all.
Not at all. It was full support.
Full support. Everyone I knew and know still. My parents, my siblings, my neighbors, my aunts, my grandparents, everyone came to my dance performances, and I had this big group of people supporting me. Yeah. From the start until now still. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a gift.
I'm very, very blessed and very happy about that. Yep.
And did you ever, because like, I don't know about you, but I feel like being creative usually puts you in a bit of like a weird place. Like you feel like you are weird. I don't know. I grew up feeling like I was a bit odd because I had all these curiosities. Did you ever feel, like you struggled to fit in because of your personality, or did you always feel comfortable around people? And
I'm a social butterfly, so I'm very comfortable around people all the time. And I was very young when I started, like 12 when I started dancing, as I said, and everyone in that studio as well was very supportive towards me, knowing that I wanted to go further with dance in life. And I did 2 dance academies, and then I like popped all my creative fluids and freedom and everything. And yeah.
that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a bit jealous, and I feel like I feel like it's definitely like a Dutch thing, because I feel like that the environment here is really supportive, and also a dance thing. Because when I started dancing, I also found a very supportive community that I was surprised by. But yeah, I remember growing up as creative, and kids were like a bit. Sometimes I felt like I was a bit of a caricature, like I wasn't something serious, and I started not feeling serious about the things I liked because, I don't know, I thought they were just goofy.
Yeah,
or something,
yeah, I completely, yeah. And I like my father, who I love to pieces. He also said, when I told him I wanted to dance, he was like, "But what are you really gonna do? What are you really gonna like? You have to have this foundation. Money has to come in. You have to be sure that money comes in. But what are you gonna do besides dancing?" But with the years progressing, he saw that maybe I was like good enough, or I don't know,
Preach.
that I can make I can live off of dance. I also have another job, but like dance is right. I can live off of that, which I also love him for saying that to me, because it comes from a place of love to have to make sure that I'm good in life. So that's I understand now as I'm older where that came from.
Yeah, and it's also a motivation to be like, oh, I'm going to show you.
Exactly.
I can turn this into a career.
Yes.
Which is also, that works too.
True.
And I totally feel you, because my mom, when I went to like film school, and when I decided to do that, my mom confessed to me like years later that she cried because of how worried she was that I was going to starve to death. I mean, I'm still standing.
But you didn't see your mom cry.
No,
at that point.
I didn't. But I guess she was so like afraid that being creative was not gonna be able to provide me with
like it's not gonna work out. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I mean I get it, because especially their generation, they lived a different reality, and now it's really an open game. You don't really know. No. To be honest, you say what's gonna guarantee a good life. You can have like a super traditional career and not make anything out of it.
Yeah, and not be happy or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, and the happiness is a big factor, especially when the world is going to shit in the way that it is, right? We try to be happy.
We do our best.
We dance our way through the chaos.
Yes.
So, I mean, you kind of touched onto this a bit with the whole Michael Jackson thing, which was going to be one of my questions. And I'm very surprised that you brought up Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a particular song about him that you...
No.
Or a
Well,
choreo?
yes. There is this award show performance, and I think in my memory, the dancers are wearing black suits with like red accents on the suits. They are like all these sounds like, and there's this little dance break.
Okay.
And all these hits and these accents in the music, they were so sharp and so like precise. And then YouTube, I was like streaming this video on and on and on and over and over and over, and like pausing it and doing these 4 counts, play it, reverse it, do it again, and then I build the whole performance. And every Wednesday, this is a fun fact about me, people, write it down. Every Wednesday, my grandparents came to my parents' house where we all lived back then. And I have like a soccer family, so everyone is watching the soccer games and whatever. But when it's halftime, it was like 15 minutes. All the chairs have to be moved. The stage was getting prepared, and I was doing my Michael Jackson, Pussycat Dolls, Beyonce, Britney, Justin Timberlake.
Oh my God! You had your own Super Bowl.
Yes, and I was like, "You better sit down and watch," and they did.
Amazing,
Yes.
amazing. Yeah, it's nice that you had that space to express it, and you didn't feel like you had to hide it.
No, none. No, very happy about that.
And is there any other song that you kind of like have in the back of your head that, oh man, this song I always wanted to dance to?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
So the thing is, if people know me, they probably know this, but Beyonce is #1 in my book.
Yeah, that's why I was surprised about Michael.
Yes.
Because I was expecting Beyonce, I have to say.
Yeah, no, love Michael, but Beyonce is #1 in my book. And Crazy in Love, how corny it may sound, that's my #1 song. Every time that song plays, wherever I'm at,
it's such a banger.
Right? So every party, I don't care if I'm in the store or whatever, I'm like bopping. Yes, yeah. So yeah, Crazy in Love.
And did you create a choreo for it?
Yes.
And do you love it?
Yes.
And a more recent one that you're eyeing, that not because I want to know what we're gonna be dancing in a class soon. Not at all. But is there a song right now that you're like, oh man, this song has been in my head and I think it would be an amazing choreo?
For class?
Oh, for yourself.
Well, I love the new Khalid sound, like the new album of Khalid. He's been more towards pop. His pop era. Zara Larsson, love. Tate McRae. Yeah, I think around in that corner, that's where I'm at now.
Okay, so you're also inspired by people who are also dancing.
Yes.
Like performers.
Yes, very.
Well, I'm a huge Britney fan here.
Of course.
You know. And like what you had with Michael, I had with Britney. And I remember, and I also made me wanted to dance. Mm-hmm. But I had a different journey than yours, clearly.
Which is good. We're both here.
To each their own.
Yes.
But yeah, for me it was Slave for You when I saw that video. Like.
And that performance with the snake girl.
My jaw dropped and it never came back up.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, I want to live in this song. I want to live in this video. Yes. I want to live in that choreography. And I was also like trying to figure it out in front of the TV.
Yeah, good.
Loved it. You tried a lot of creative things. You also were interested in dancing. But what was it about dancing that made you stay with dancing? What did it give you that nothing else had given you?
To be honest, because I was good at it.
I mean, ikigai, right?
Yeah, no, that's really, and because the studio when I grew up in my hometown, it was not super big, so it was pretty like a homey vibe, like home, and the whole energy in class was so good, and people were, because I was the only boy as well, of course.
Really? You were the only one?
Mm-hmm. Until like a few years later, when I was like 16, 17.
Trailblazing.
Yes. Yeah, because I liked it because I was good at it, and it gave me this like rush, this adrenaline, because I knew I was doing something that felt good for me. And I think because after my first class, my mom in the car ride home, she asked me, do you want to join the studio and be like weekly in these classes? I was like, no. I don't feel it. I felt it. So when I was home, and then later that night, I was like, Mom, I loved it. I want to go back. And then she signed me in, and that was a done deal.
It makes me a bit emotional, honestly,
Yeah.
to hear it. That's so nice. No, it's nice that you also gave yourself, also, I think about my own story. It's nice that you went for it, that you gave yourself the opportunity to really do it.
Yeah.
And now look at you. You're amazing. But I totally get also like the being good at it. I think they fit into each other because you liked it because you were good at it, but you were probably good at it because you liked it.
Right?
You
It's
know?
like,
Yeah,
yes.
whatever this is.
Yes, it's that.
So you know that creativity has a lot to do with freedom, at least in my book. But you were formally educated as well, and from what I could read online,
Yes.
you had quite an extensive like formal training. In which ways do you feel like that helped you, and in which ways, if any, did you feel like it may have limited you?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, so I studied dance for 6 years in total. Oh, that's a good question. I think it helped me grow as a person and as a creative, like a dancer or a creative arts student. So that helped me being there. But maybe what was less helpful, let's just say that, is that we had to do what we had to do. There was no breathing time. We were in school from 8:30 in the morning till sometimes 10, 11 at night. The same thing next day. The weekends we were having performances or we did like trainings or rehearsals. So there was not a lot of time to just be.
Exist.
Yeah, yes. But I would do it all over again. I had such a good experience being in school and I had a lovely class. My mentors and my teachers were amazing and I would do it all over again, for sure.
So it was worth it.
Yes, 100%. But it was hard.
Right.
Very hard. Very, very hard.
But also, I guess we also romanticize the past, in a way. Like we only remember the good things. And also because you have such an outcome from it. The fact that now you can dance the way you do and enjoy it the way you enjoy it is also thanks to that.
Right, exactly.
Do you have a favorite choreo of all time by an artist? A choreo that you're like, this is goals, this is perfection, this is who... I'm going to give you a bit more mate in a minute.
Yes. Oh.
That you're like, it doesn't get any better than this.
Well, I have a performance that I like. That's not a particular, like, one choreo or one song, but I come back to Beyonce and I go back to her Homecoming performance in 2018.
That was epic.
I still watch it till this day and I'm like mesmerized still. I'm seeing different things every time I see it and yeah.
Inspiring to the max.
Yes. Every time I watch a performance by her, I'm like in my creative process and then I create something for class. That helps me very much.
For me, it feels like when I see a performance that I love and I can spend hours watching when the whole like Millennium Dance Studio YouTube happened,
video after video.
I was like, and it's like an aesthetic orgasm. You know what I mean? I watch that and I'm like,
yes,
it's pure eye candy. Did you encounter any obstacles in your path to becoming a dancer that you can pinpoint? Or was it like smooth sailing, like frustrations?
Yes, lots. Yeah, I hate doing auditions. I just don't like it. I feel like I'm like being judged on what I do at that moment and how I look and how tall I am and what my skin color is and how my body has muscles or not, and that's what I don't like, the auditions. And I went on a cruise as a dancer. Well, actually I didn't really, but I was hired to be on a cruise and I was training and rehearsing in LA for that cruise and I was so excited. I had like a contract for 17 months, so it was very long. I had to be on the sea, on the ship and see all those beautiful places, Alaska, Hawaii, and
cute.
Love. So that was a bucket list thing for me. But I am such a family man. I love my family to death. I love my boyfriend to death. And I was in LA for 5 days. And I said, I have to go home. I cannot do it. That was not my place, my journey, my way to go. So a day later, I was on the plane home and my boyfriend was at the airport picking me up. And I was the happiest at that time, and still till this day I have none regrets
that you made that decision.
Yes.
And I feel like it's important to have something that you love more in a way, so you don't feel like you're kind of like sucked in by your passion in a way. And I feel like the people you love should always come first.
100%.
And spending time with them.
Yes.
Okay, I'm very curious about this one because this is something I struggle with. Do you struggle with insecurity?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I can tell.
Of course.
How do you handle that? How do you overcome that?
Just go. Just do it. Like, sometimes I'm insecure about the way my body looks or the way people have opinions about me, or people.
Right, always people.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
So, and then I'm like, I'm healthy. I'm happy. Everybody else, I'm doing good. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm a very positive thinker, in my opinion. I always try to find the positive things, even in like negative, dark times, if you want to call it like that. But yes, I have insecurities. I'm human.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so the antidote is just to be like, I gotta do it anyways.
Right?
Because otherwise, what the am I doing?
Exactly.
Right?
Just do it.
Yeah. I agree. Sometimes it is a bit paralyzing for me, but I do go more in favor of like, do it anyways.
Right.
And then you will figure it out. And if everyone hates you and they think you're terrible, then okay, you can move to another continent, which I already did once. I can do it again. Oh, and something else in this same vein of like insecurity and confidence, and something that I really admire about you as your student, because I don't know if I mentioned, but he's my teacher. Like any steps that I'm able to nail is thanks to him. I really like how you manage this balance between being confident and being on when you're dancing, but also being really like humble and kind when you're teaching. And I feel like some of these great artists that we admire so much, like Beyonce, like Britney, they had this, they were on fire on stage, but then you talk to them and they are human, they are empathetic. How do you find that balance that is really beautiful? It's just who I am, babe.
No, I think
I was born this way.
Yes. Yes, also, but I think going back to my parents, I'm raised with like good morals and always being kind to people, being helpful to people. For instance, with my classes, we're training mostly not non-professional dancers. Mostly, there are some professional dancers, yes, but if I would have if my classes would be in like a dance academy, I would be way stricter. But as I always mention in my classes, we're here to have fun, sweat, and learn the choreography. And right, we're not here to be the best professional dancers that we can be. We're here to let go for 75 minutes, let go of the world, let go of the work, the stress, the whatever, have fun. And I think we like me and the students, so we all together, we build this community and this safe space where we can make mistakes, where we can have fun. I see a lot of people in class that are bonding outside of class, who go like have dinner or go to festivals together or go on like holidays, and it's because of the class and the space that we have created all together. But yeah, I think being kind and being blessed, first of all, because my classes are doing pretty well.
That's thanks to that, 100%.
Right? Yes. So I think it's like, if you are kind to people, people are kind to you, and just I think that's the balance that I love in my classes and life as well.
And it really is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
Because honestly, you're already going there with so many insecurities and already feeling like doubting yourself to the max. And it's really nice finding someone that's there to support you and also make you better, because even though you are like this, I do feel like I improve and I do feel like I learn. It's not
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
No, thank yourself. Yes.
Thank you, Lucia.
Yes, good.
No, but really, it is a pleasure having you as a teacher. And
thank you.
And I think I aspire to embody this that you embody, of being so, because when you dance.
I dance.
Like you bring it every single time.
Thank you.
But then you're also so human and so humble, and that makes you great, I think. I love this question. It's probably my favorite question.
Let's go.
Is there a moment in which you felt like you found your artistic voice? Who Jasper the artist was when you were not copying someone else, when you were not copying in the sense of like, you know, when you're learning, that's the first thing you do.
Yeah.
But when you're like, oh, actually, this is 100% Jasper, if ever.
Yes, I think within the first year of teaching my classes here in Amsterdam, I was like, this is my thing. This is the energy that I want to provide or give to the people. And yeah, I think because my classes mostly consist of live audios of like performances, mostly pop, what we already discussed, pop music, a lot of sharp movements with accents. And I think that's really my shtick, my thing. And within the first year of teaching in Amsterdam, I was like, that's the connection and that's the thing that's me.
So you found yourself.
I think so, yes.
And was there ever like a performance, not necessarily a public performance, maybe you just dancing in your house or whatever, that you felt like, oh, I just leveled up. Like there's my connection to dancing just deepened. Now I like elevated myself. If it happened to you.
Well, when I was young, I had world tours in my own bedroom, of course, with the mic, the Britney mic, but I think dancing for a large crowd, like a lot of people, that was like, for me, the moment that I felt this is it. This is what I need to do.
I want to live on this stage forever.
Yeah, because it feels so fucking good.
Energetic.
Yes.
And did you, and the first time that you were in front of a big audience, were you able to bring it, or was it tough? Did you have a stage fright?
Like, I'm nervous as when I have to perform. Even when I do like solos in my own class for my own choreographies, I'm like, I hope I don't fuck up. People are watching me. I have to be like, but also in other classes, when I'm in another class with another teacher and they were like, okay, small groups, I want to have you, and you, and I'm one of those people that need to come to the front. I'm like, oh my God. So
why did I ever decide to do
yes.
this?
But yes, the first time being on stage for a lot of people, first off, I was so excited. Like these butterflies, I had a mixed feeling of like anxiety almost, and like, oh my God, it's time, we have to go. And when I set that first step on the stage, it's all gone. Yeah.
You know, I recently, maybe you've seen it because I've shared it. I tried stand-up, a small stand-up.
Yes, I saw. Good for you.
Thanks. But the exact same thing happened to me. I remember being so anxious. Like I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to do this. And when I got on that stage, it was like, really, it felt like magic.
Good.
I was immediately into it, into the character, into what I had to say. I was living. So now we get into the creative process, into the nitty gritty.
Let's go.
Okay, so first you have to choose a song.
Oh, yeah.
So how does that selection process happen? What do you look for?
Choosing the song is the most difficult thing, in my opinion. So, as I said, I love to have live performance audios of good quality. So I'm like scrolling through YouTube and listening and scrolling hours and hours. And then I found that one. Then I just listen to it over and over again. Listen to the hits, listen to the accents that we need to have. Then I stand up, I put my laptop on the dining table, and I just put on the music and do whatever is natural within the first 2-3 steps. And basically, if I'm like here, then I'm stopping the music. I'm like, okay, what can I do from here? I can go up, I can go down, I can go around, I can go whatever, which way. And step by step, literally, I create the whole choreo. But it starts with selecting a song. That's the hardest part.
And what do you feel like attracts you from a song? Like strong beats or like changes in the dynamic of the song? Because you do use that a lot, which I really like. Like suddenly you have like a part that is shake your booty, you know, full on,
Yes.
and then you have like a sexier part.
Yeah.
To have that more a story.
Yeah. I'm a sucker for dance breaks. Of course. Who is not? Who isn't? So that's what I look for. Like, if that's in a mix, then I'm like drawn to that part. And I love good accents, and I love good, like Beyonce again, when she sings "Baby," boom, and then it's nothing. Dee 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 dee. I just love all these accents in the music and those hits and the dance breaks and the
So
yeah.
basically, drama. You like the drama. I mean, yes.
Yes.
Is there a dance break that you really like an iconic dance break?
Oh, yes. So the first thing that comes to my mind is Pussycat Dolls buttons. Pussycat Dolls when I grow up. Beep, right?
Yes. No, the buttons one with all the gold
Oh,
and the chairs.
such
and,
a sexy video.
When you did that song, I was
We have to bring it back.
yeah, it was
'Cause
so
it's
good.
fun.
I was looking at old videos and I found that one and I was like, and this was so. I was living my dream when you did that song. You know, yeah, Pussycat Dolls, 100%. I used to do the DVD. You know,
Oh, yeah.
they had a DVD where they taught you how to play doncha and buttons, how to dance. Sorry.
Good. Like this tutorial.
Yeah, like a tutorial taught by them. Yeah, I did a lot of embarrassing things, guys. And when I grow up as well, yeah, Pussycat Dolls have killer
It was a
dance
good era.
breaks.
Yes.
And more recently, I think for me, which you also did, you saved us all with your choreos. The Normani Wild Side. You remember you did that
I want to
song.
live without you. Yeah.
But the dance break when she like goes to the floor and she does that move.
Yeah, she's an amazing dancer.
I saw that and I was like,
Ugh.
this has to be AI. This cannot be real.
She's amazing. Yeah.
What I find interesting about dancing is that it actually has many aspects because it's how you feel, how it looks from the outside, how it represents the song. Would you say that that you think of all these aspects, that you are more focused on one when you're creating?
The fun thing is when I'm creating in my living room and then I see 55 people in class doing that choreo, I'm like, that's it. That's the way it's supposed to look, because I do not see it when I'm doing it like in my kitchen or in my living room or whatever, and then seeing 55 people go full the out on that choreo with my steps that I created. So I think the performing, it's what I like the most, because sometimes the process of creating is hard, and usually, maybe it's because I'm a Virgo, but usually
In the details.
yes. Usually, I say to myself, Sunday is my creative day. Sunday is when I have to make all the choreos for the upcoming week or weeks. But the thing is, when you plan your creativeness, sometimes it doesn't come out. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday, I'm like, yes, I'm ready. I play the song and I'm like, crickets. Nothing comes out. Then I have to just step aside, watch a series, scroll on TikTok, go for a walk.
Get out of your head.
Yes.
So I guess, yeah, we also touched on to this a little bit, but to kind of like bring it home. What would you say is your creative style? Is it more conceptual, more like conceptual in the sense of like I envision this situation and then I create from that? Or is it intuitive, you just go with the flow? Or like calculated?
I think it's intuitive. I just do whatever feels good and then continue off of that and then build a choreo. Yeah.
So the first impulse is like whatever your body wants
Yes.
to do, you follow that.
100%. Yep.
And did it take you a while to have that communication with yourself?
100%. Yes. Because within my first choreos, when I first started teaching, I was like, it has to be cool. I have to have this step in because this is a hot step now, because this is like a little, what I would say now on TikTok, a little thing, a little whatever. But now I'm like, okay, let's just play the music and this is the first step. Okay, let's continue. And then just it builds. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I feel like what we think is cool is actually people doing that, people being intuitive. You know, and then we get in our heads trying to recreate that, but the only way to get it is actually
yes,
listening to your heart.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
As cliche as it sounds.
Yeah.
I have that a lot in my job. I'm an art director, so I create like geared for series and stuff. And a lot of the times clients are like, oh, we want something as cool as this. Like what this other, yeah, but when we bring you something cool, you think is too out there and you want to bring it back to something you know. So the only way to really be cool is breaking with everything you know.
Exactly.
And being yourself. Okay, from the whole process, what's the moment that you enjoy the most? The moment of creation, the moment when you're like practicing and finally like get it, the moment you're performing it, the moment you see other people performing it?
As a teacher, I love to see my steps on other people. So when we are doing a choreo in class, at the end of class, I see the choreo come to life. That's my favorite part.
So not
Yeah.
even you dancing.
No, not at all. I'm very critical of my own. Yeah.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so you would say that choreographer represents you more than dancer.
Now, yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Ooh.
We discovered something here, guys. So, do you have a dream or a goal that you have accomplished or have yet to accomplish with your dancing? What's a pipeline dream?
I would love to create for an artist. Could be like a national, like a Dutch artist as well. Doesn't have to be like Beyonce, of course. But I would love to create a performance or a show or so. Putting it out there in the universe.
If you hear this, and would you prefer to do a music video or a live performance?
I think I would love to do both, but live performance first. That's higher on the bucket list for me.
Aside from dancing, which we've spoken extensively about, and you're amazing and it's your craft, is there other creative things that you've either like tried in the past or are curious? So maybe one day, I've thought about doing this.
I love like when people have good photos. So like being a photographer is very interesting to me. And maybe this is not a creative thing, but I always, when COVID was happening and everything was shut down, I was like, what the fuck are we doing, right? Like we all did probably. And I looked up massage studies because I think I'm a good masseuse. So maybe that. And then dancer, like the dancer side of that, doing like injury preventive massages or whatever. So I think those two are, for a long time, they have been going on in my mind. Yeah. So maybe one day.
Okay, cute. If you ever need a model, I love having my photos taken. So if you want to practice with me. Of course. I love that. Yeah, because again, I feel like when you're creative, you have this is something that you face life with. So it's amazing that you found your thing, and it's something I'm always jealous about.
But you have found your thing as well.
Which is everything.
Right? But that's all, but which is good.
Yeah, no, I know, it is.
You just love a lot of things.
But sometimes I feel like it would be easier or I would be able to go more in depth if I focused on one thing.
Yeah, but you will get there.
Maybe,
for sure.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
That's
which
fine.
is both, which is fine as well. Yeah.
So you were talking about caring for other people, like with the massages and stuff. And what you do requires a lot of like physical wellness, but also mental wellness because you need to create these choreos. How do you take care of yourself?
Ooh, so I have my weekends off. I'm not working.
Except for today.
Except for today. No, but this is fun. This is fun. Okay. So my boyfriend is off during the weekend. So we usually plan things in the weekends and just chill, hang out with family and friends, go have good food. Very important. Yes. Watch series. And I always try to unwind when I get back home. Usually I'm home not super late, but around 10, 11 p.m. And my boyfriend is working from 8:30 in the morning. So we have like this little hour after I come home off of work. We watch series or we just have a good talk, or we have a puppy now, so we can walk with the puppy. And
so cute.
Yeah, she's adorable. Yeah, so I think that's very important that you don't bring your work into your home, in my case. So I think that's the way I take care of myself, yeah.
Having a nice work-life balance.
Yeah. Sounds very corny, but it does help, I think.
I think it's so key. And honestly, we can talk about it forever, but we still struggle so much doing
100%.
it. I think I understand it, and I still struggle.
Yep.
The last question in this section.
Oh.
And please, this is important.
Oh, okay.
Because you are inspiring me, and hopefully I think everyone that listens to you is going to be inspired as well. And people who want to pursue dancing in particular or any creative outlet, what advice would you give them?
Oh my God.
You're about to change their life.
Ooh, what advice would I give? I would say have a strong foundation. If I'm talking about dance, have a strong dance foundation. Your technique has to be there. You have to work hard. Work hard really pays off, in my opinion. Go to auditions, even if you don't like them, like I don't. when people say no to you, it's usually not because you're not talented enough. It's because you're not the right height, you don't have the right skin color, they are not looking someone with blonde hair, whatever. Get yourself out there and stay humble. 100%. Yep. But just do it. Just try.
I love that. That's great
Yes.
advice. So, as a little like end of the interview ritual,
Oh.
interview conversation.
Yes.
So, this might be a bit corny, but I love it.
Oh.
So, a while ago, somebody gifted me this card deck with questions about life.
Oh, I love this.
And I love it.
Okay.
And I think it's cool to have you answer like one random that is not connected to anything that we were talking about.
Yes. Oh,
so
exciting.
hopefully it's not gonna be a too deep one or complex.
Should I just grab one?
Yeah, just grab whichever you want.
I want this one.
Okay, let's see it.
Do I read it? Do you read it?
You can read it.
What do you not really care about that one is meant to care about?
Oh, I like that.
Oh. Okay. So I don't care about like grown-up stuff, like political stuff, taxes, bills.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
We have to care about that, but I don't.
Yeah, you try to get yourself to care.
Yeah.
I feel you, but I'm like, I cannot, like, there's not a bone in me that can like resist spending any time with that.
No. Even when like we have to vote in this country, I always vote.
You have to vote.
Yes. Like I do my research in the week of that I have to vote, but other than that, I don't really care.
But you bring other things to the world. There's people that bring this to the world, and you bring the inspiration, the light, the artistry.
Which is good.
Everything is needed.
Yep, I agree. That was fun.
So I have a small present for you.
Oh my God.
Yes. For doing
know.
this and spending your Sunday morning, we're doing this, by the way,
Yes.
talking to me and giving this space a chance.
Mm-hmm.
If you already know it, if it's not your thing, feel free to pass it on. But I hope you like it.
Do I have to open it here? Yes,
If
I
you
do.
want,
On
if you
camera.
want.
This is so
So
sweet.
it's
Thank
a
you.
moment.
Oh, is it a book?
Do you know this book?
The artist.
This is not sponsored, by the way.
No, I don't know this book.
So yes, I haven't written
Ooh.
this book, and it's not sponsored in any way. But I love this book because it's like a very practical journey
Yeah.
to really hone your powers as an artist.
Oh my God, I
and
love
it's like
this.
an iconic, I guess, book for artists because it's very
Yeah.
very popular. And I did it, and I loved it.
Did you read it?
I did the whole. Yes.
Oh, good.
So I think it's if you like art, I think it's a really nice way to deepen your bond with yourself. And it's fun and it's practical and it's not like a dance thing. It's fun.
Yeah.
Before we wrap up, where can people find you and see your stuff? And
Oh my God. Okay, so people can find me.
we're gonna put it here
Oh, yes.
somewhere.
Mostly on Instagram at Jasper Van Huigevoort. My classes are at Chassé Dance Studios in Amsterdam, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
They are amazing. Don't sleep on them.
She said it. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. Thank you so much for doing it. It's been a huge pleasure getting to know you. I hope you feel the same way. I know
Yes.
you did. And until the next time, thank you so much
This
for
was
watching.
fun. Bye.
Bye.